Hello, hello, hello. This is Mary Jacobs. I'm your host with the Tao Oneness One Love Show. I wanted to pop on today. Hi. And just say two things. One, I don't think that we hear enough that we deserve, that we're worthy, that we are exactly where we need to be to change our lives. Even if it seems like it's as worse as it could get, you're in a prime position right now to change your life, to really pick it up and change the whole trajectory of where you're going, to really take out and release everything that life has tried. Because you got to remember, everything external, including your circumstances that we surround ourselves with every day, whether it be our place of, where we lay our head, our place of work, whether it is the people we surround ourselves with, whether it's social media, television, the books we're reading, whatever we have that is surrounding us day to day, it is fighting for the attention of your conscious mind. And I just want to really take that in, because we've got to get our power back we've got to take the reins as far as really consciously being aware of the things that we're feeding our brains. Because if you want to know what's on a person's mind, look at their behavior, look at how they're acting. And on top of that, for long term, we can see also just what we have co-created thus far. Okay, the people we're surrounded ourselves, how happy we are, how fulfilled we feel, our health, whether it comes from our eating habits, our drinking habits, social media, our inactivity, as far as being more docile and sitting around or laying around. I think the young kids call it bed rotting now. I was like, what? But it makes sense, or couch rotting, just stuck, just scrolling, or Netflix and chilling. And I'm not all of these things that I'm saying, it's not to judge. And some people would be like, well, there's no need to say it then, but I just want to put that caveat, because I know sometimes we can kind of feel that tightness in our stomach, like, oh my God, somebody else just da 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 da. And I'm like, let's take it away from that. I want you to just, for this moment, let's lower our defenses enough to know that there is so much love that is trying to get to you right now, that if in any way, shape, or form you are not fully and completely enjoying your life or who you are in your life, that this is a moment that we can get clear and then change. Like I said, all of the outside world is fighting for the attention of your conscious mind. However, your subconscious mind is the part of you that you can train through your conscious beliefs. Start writing down what it is you like, what it is you want, what it is you would choose. Not the things that kind of tighten your stomach. Not saying that you're going to get it tomorrow. Soften enough to just allow you to imagine something different for yourself, and really write those things out on a piece of paper. Okay, just write it out. And then once you've written it out, fold it up. Keep it with you. Take a picture of it if you always have your phone and it's too much to keep a piece of paper in your pocket, or, it might get lost or whatever. I get that. But really write it down. Try to write it down multiple times if you can, but at least write it down one good time. And I want you to visualize these things first. Really visualize what your life would be if you felt like that. If I was the most joyful person, if I was the most happiest, what would be surrounding me? What does it smell like, taste like, look like? Really get clear on those things and then start writing it out. I'm so happy and thankful I'm surrounded by people that love me unconditionally. I'm so happy and grateful that I can take care of all my responsibilities with ease. I'm so happy and grateful. You get the point? That's all I wanted to come on here today and say, it's time for us to get control back of our conscious minds, because the whole world outside of us is vying for your attention. Okay, let's start being more self-aware and conscious of the things that we're filling ourselves with. If you're feeling bogged down, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling sad, overwhelmed, drown out some of that noise of where that is coming from and start feeding more positive things into it. Everybody doesn't meditate, but you can listen to an audiobook. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there that you can kind of tap into, where that energy is a lot lighter and will help you with changing the trajectory. I hope this helps, and I hope you know how loved you are. We appreciate you. I love you. And until the next time that I have the pleasure and honor of connecting with you again, may you honestly know that everything in your life is conspiring to make you a greater version of who you already are. Okay? Talk to you soon. Thank you. Namaste.